Are you guys okay with it being recorded?
Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
I want someone to hear me.
You have the to go then, if you would like, Drew. If you don't feel pressured, though, you don't have to.
I record everything. It's so much easier for me to remember what happened.
Don't worry, I will throw all these videos up here on YouTube once they are done being recorded.
Hell yeah. I'll cringe at my own voice.
No, you have a beautiful voice, Hugh.
Not when I hear it myself.
No, it's so fancy and British. Mine's just rough.
Fancy and British.
See, Brie, these are the compliments that I need.
These are the compliments you've been getting from me for like 3 years now.
It's so eloquent.
But now they're coming from Brodrock.
You guys
Cheers,
are gonna make
mate.
me weep. Cheers, love. The cavalry's here.
No.
Is that Tracer? Oh my god, he did the thing.
I can do many more things, but I don't want to take up too much time.
Well, I don't. Let me know when we're good, Drew.
Oh, we're good.
We're still waiting for that weird dog to show up.
Okay.
So like,
All right. Last week on Adventuring Abernant Adventuring Academy.
Here we go.
I already fucked it up. So we were following this leaf around, and it had a pretty productive day.
Main character. The leaf is the BBEG.
Yes.
Damn nature.
It first found its way into the small town of Glimmerbrook, which is on the main capital of Lacris. Main continent of Lacris. Glimmerbrook is a small town, but it is the home to the Abernant Adventuring Academy. It found its way towards our favorite half-vampire Eris, who is not with us today, and she found her way into the academy. And then it drifted off into a market where a cold runaway laid on the side of the road, where he saw a bright red box dangling from a really horny bard's belt, and he yoinked it, and he stole his way into the academy, and has been since going by Barnabas.
Yeah, boy.
hey,
Dog.
Hey. Woof.
Okay.
Good boy.
We then found our way to the upper east side of Lacris to some country farms where a very long-armsied boy sat in the principal's office, where he was given a full ride to Abernant Adventuring Academy upon him being able to try out and make the team for the Sky Bison Noct team.
Hell yeah.
Then this leaf had more of a productive day as it headed over to the Stoley Creek, where our favorite little British tiefling lived in a fancy mansion. And he finally decided to go against his parents' will and join the Adventuring Academy.
Vive la Revolution.
They all found their way inside of a dark cavern where two gargoyles named Merida and Cyrus welcomed them to the entrance of the academy. They made their way to the Great Hall, where they were in part of an induction ceremony where they found out they were all on the same adventuring team, along with their favorite healer, Chad Thunder. And they all went to sleep after that, and they all had dreams of a particular elven girl who used to run the school newspaper, running in circles, slowly being petrified. And I believe that two of our of our party members still held their questions that they wanted to ask her. I know, Corvus, you were one of them, and I don't remember who the second person is, and it might be Spence.
It was me and Spence.
Okay, all right.
I'm still traumatized by mine.
Andrew, what would you like to ask her?
I'm just gonna go. Ella, I'll make this quick. But where are your notes?
They were in the newspaper clubhouse. And then she starts to be petrified in place and falls off of the invisible track.
Oh.
So you guys all have a fitful night of sleep. And when you wake up, you see that 2 of your team members are no longer there. Eris and Chad's beds are both perfectly made as though they had never been slept in, and they are gone.
Shit.
Well, that's not good.
Good morning, everyone. Rise and shine.
When you guys do look over at my bed, I'm sleeping on my back with my arms, with my legs curled up, and my tongue is hanging out of my mouth.
I look over at Brojerunk and I'm like, I would die for that dog right now.
Bro, already
Then
died.
you hear
in my heart.
you then hear from the voice box. I heard that.
I'm glad.
You guys start to notice, so the way that the sleeping quarters is set up is there's a main room that's like the common room, and then each individual team has a sleeping quarters off of that. And so there's 4 towers to the academy. Those 4 towers indicate each year. And so you guys are in the first year tower, and you are in the room with every room has a specific color door. It's a jewel tone door, and the door that you guys have is the same color as the orbs you picked out of the ceremony last night.
I see. This would be a lot easier if I wasn't colorblind.
But you start to hear some rustling and bustling as people start their day. You hear some commotion in the common room, and people. It sounds like people are starting to start their day and get on their way.
Who wants to get brofist? I mean, breakfast.
I think,
after a night like that, I'm gonna need some food.
I'm gonna flip over onto my right side and I'm gonna do a big stretch. Stretching forward and then stretching my back legs out, and then just go. All right, guys, we have no time to lose. I have an errand I need to run, so I shall meet up with you at breakfast.
Oh my god, he runs errands.
I'm doing the Squidward
Before they can embarrass me any further, I'm just going to leave and I'm going to head to the newspaper clubhouse.
Okay, are the rest of you heading down to the dining hall?
Yeah, I'm gonna shuffle slowly behind everyone else, just looking down.
I would to excitedly grab her with one of my long arms, and another one grabs Barnabas, and I start running towards the dining hall.
Okay, so I'm actually gonna cut here back to Glimmerbrook, where a cold fall breeze makes the brown oh sorry, no, my bad, I was reading the wrong thing.
Another leaf. I see.
Are we gonna follow another leaf?
We're not following another leaf,
That damn leaf is back.
It's the leaf of destiny.
So this morning, we're going to start our session in Glimmerbrook on the Outer Burrows, up by where Bro drinks, or Bro, I'm just going to call you Bro, Bros, up by where Bro's farm is. Since the previous day, a healthy snowfall has been laying overnight, and a roaring snore can be heard through the otherwise peaceful countryside. Aoife, you are sound asleep in a bed that is slightly too small for you. Why don't you explain to the group what your character looks like?
Let's see. So, my character is a pale young girl with long green hair and brown eyes. Her clothes are a bit tattered as she's not really owned anything really per se. Yeah, I don't know how else to describe.
She has a holy aura about her as well. There's something naturally pure about her.
The green hair that gives it away. It's the son of a protagonist.
Let's play Can You Spot the Protag?
So, Aoife, the night prior, you had been traveling, trying to find your way to the university. You've been hearing so much about it, and when you saw this small girl get hit by a carriage that was going way too fast for a small countryside road, you rushed to her, laid your hands down on her, and healed her with that pure divine energy. Her parents came up to you. They were incredibly grateful. They took you in for the night, fed you a hot meal of hot roots and beef and weird flesh, things that you have never eaten before. And then they gave you a small bed for the night. But then again, this has kind of been happening since you fell into this weird place. Everywhere you go, you see people bask in your kindness, and for the first time in a long time, it's actually been appreciated. It's made you feel like you made the right decision, excited to start helping the people of this strange world while you're on your own personal quest. As you crack an eyelid open, you see these two small humans at the foot of your bed. Each of them are holding a sack in their hands with like a mischievous smile that's plastered on their faces. And you know exactly what they want. Because last night they brought you flowers and you started to cast light on all the flowers, and then you were throwing them up into the ceiling in the pitch black room. And for a moment, as you laid down on the blanket-clad floor, your eyes drifted off briefly and you saw that it almost looked like the stars of Mount Celestia, though much smaller in number and intensity. Each child is like holding a sack of flowers, and you know it must have taken them all morning to collect these.
Well, let's give the children what they want.
You see that they start jumping up and down. They get onto your bed. They're like, yes, yes, more. And they're like throwing flowers on you as they're like, like raging out pretty much. And they throw a blanket over you guys, over the three of you. And they say, make them glow, Mrs. Make them glow.
So take the flowers close in hand, be like, okay, watch closely, and cast light on each individual flower.
You see that they start to glow with this intensity. They almost seem to sparkle, that they're so bright. And you see that the kids start giggling to themselves, and they start like on their like hands and knees, start like galloping in place, trying to make them jump underneath the bed. So you just see like this massive like amount of like dead flower corpses just jumping around that are glowing, and they look so happy and thrilled to be there. You hear a quick on the door, and you see that you peek your head out and you see that the mom of the children is there with a small package. She says, "Milady, a package has come for you."
For me?
She holds out a small red box with a shiny red ribbon on it. You see the small tag that has Aoife inscribed on the side in fine penmanship.
I'm going to question the oddity of that later and open it.
So you take one of the sides of the ribbon. It perfectly unfolds the box. The inside is still that same crimson, and inside is a small stone that has a almost fortune cookie like paper that's wrapped around it, and it says, "Eat me under the full light of the moon where the fairies play."
Stares at it, reads the thing, stares at it again, reads the thing again. Where do the fairies play?
And you see that the mother looks at you and she goes, "Ah, the Fae? They go down by Algina Lake. It's a small watering hole, about 2/3 a day's travel from here."
Well, that is quite the distance. If I'm to make it by nightfall, I should probably leave now.
You see that the children whimper.
Let's see.
At least let me fix you a nice breakfast before you get going.
Okay, that sounds nice.
She turns around, she screams to her son, "We're gonna need more eggs!" He runs out. You have a great breakfast. They send you with a pack of food and some directions on how to get to the lake. And I'm assuming after breakfast, that's where you start heading.
Yes, I thank them and head out.
Okay. As Aoife travels to Algina Lake, her small holy feet start hitting the ground, and on freshly lain snow, it's being hurled into the air, carrying on the wind not too far away.
A leaf.
The leaf.
The leaf.
From
All hail the leaf.
It's bad.
Return of the king. This is going to be the BBEG of this campaign.
Yeah.
It's not too far away from the peasant's home is another farm, not too far down the same country road, where we see an older tiefling man. His red face, worn with wrinkles, wisdom and time have allotted him. His horns poking through a straw hat as he walks out of a humble country kitchen, while a white shirt and some good old overalls on. A good blue-collared man. He starts hollering up the stairs. "Oswald, I reckon you best come down here before Beatrice and Randall eat up all your Burberry jam. Son, I don't know what the devil's gotten into them today." Upstairs in a small room, we see two horns peeking out from a pile of pillows and blankets. And out pops Oswald. Would you like to tell the party what you look like?
Oswald has a scar over his right eye from a past snowball fight with his siblings, and
Whoa.
he has a smile that could melt the snow off of the coldest heart. It's just the sweetest boy. Red skin, large horns, black hair, yellow eyes.
What a
and
hunk.
and well, responds to his father. "All right, Pa, I'm coming down right now. Don't let them eat the last bit." As he gets out of his bed, one foot still tangled in his blanket, and he falls out of his bed. And you just hear a big thump.
You hear that voice in your head that's become your friend start to say, Ozzy, you cannot let them get your jam. A warrior never lets someone.
My jam.
You say, a warrior never lets someone loot what is his. You have to show them no mercy.
my
They're my
God.
siblings.
And that's your
Oh,
jam.
hell with it. I'll be down there. As he rushes down there. As he rushes down the stairs, bumping into the wall, and jumps the last 4 steps. Don't touch my jam.
You see that your siblings have taken pieces of their toast into their slingshots, and they were prepared for you to come down that way, and they start like hurling pieces of burnt bread at you as you're coming at them.
That was in my eye. That was in my eye. Why would you do that?
You sit down, you start eating, and your dad's kind of more quiet than he normally is.
Pa, you all right?
I have a confession to make, son.
Okay.
You see, when I first had you, I thought, wow, maybe this won't be so bad if I have to share all the chores with someone. And, and you know, have a son to carry on that legacy of farm and burn berries. But you know, I did something bad, and I raised you to be an honest tiefling, and I think that I need to practice what I preach. And son, I have not been honest with you.
But how, Pa? You're the most honest person I've ever met.
You see, he lifts up the straw hat that's on his head, and there's a small red box like, underneath his hat. He hands the box and puts it onto the table, and he says, well, you see, I thought that maybe if I waited until the semester had already started, you wouldn't have gotten your dang heart set on going to that fancy smancy university. And then I realized that it's not my decision to make. And if your heart does not lie in this dirt, I cannot make you get down into it and love it as I have.
Oh, Pa. The dirt is where I came from. I'll always have a home here, and I'll always want it, and I'll always want to stay. But I need to grow, much like the corn stalks and berries.
Son, I would never taint my land with corn stalks, but I do appreciate the gumption. And I can't wait to see what you grow into. Although I do hope it's a farmer, but we'll talk about that later. You have this bright red box in front of you.
Oswald is going to excuse me. I wonder what could be inside. Takes it, knocks on it, listens to it.
It does not knock back.
Listens to it. Asks his best friend in the world, who nobody else can hear. What do you think is inside?
It could be great power. It could be great money. Who cares? Let's open it. It's ours.
Somebody is feisty today. Opens it.
You see that the red box unfolds perfectly. Inside is a stone, the same inscription of "Eat me under the full light of the moon where the fairies play." It's the same kind of thing that Drew got.
Well, that's silly. Why would I eat a rock?
We should test it out. We should definitely test this out.
You know, you never have led me astray aside from that one time where you led me into a pole. But that's besides the point.
You were blocking my field of vision, and then you were also unwell. You remember how much you puked that night? It was everywhere.
Jeez.
But who told me to eat all of them scallops?
I had to live vicariously, okay? But we should. I'm definitely not leading you astray on this stone.
I trust you. We should definitely check it out. Just let me check with the siblings first. And he will go check on his siblings, make sure they're okay.
Old are
leaving.
your siblings?
Well, he is about 17 and a half, so I would say they're twins, and they're about 13.
Okay. So you see that Randall and Beatrice are standing there, and then Beatrice pulls you down by your tiny horns and basically whispers in your ear, "It would be so cool to have a brother who went to the university."
All right, I think I have my answer from one.
You see that your brother is kind of just sitting there, his arms are crossed. He starts kicking at the dirt around him, and he says, "You do what you want, I'll be here."
Take care of my chores while I'm gone.
Oh fuck, now you can't leave.
Already gave me the choice. I'm out. Later, Paul. Later, Queen.
So your best friend starts giving you directions to this place that he used to know a fairy girl who lived around this lake. And they don't talk anymore. They could, but he decided to cut it off. And you guys head to the lake. By the time that both of you get to the lake, it is just starting. The sun is just starting to set. All of the fireflies are starting to come out. And as you're both running down similar but different paths, you guys have this moment where there's all of these fireflies around you. And as you're running up a hill, Oswald, you see this beautiful, slightly glowing woman across the way with this green hair. And Aoife, you see this demonic-looking motherfucker from the other side of the hill, just full force running.
I dive behind a bush.
Oswald?
Oswald is going to... He has something in the store. Hey, excuse me, ma'am. How are you? Would you mind walking with me? It feels... I've never walked anywhere really by myself without, a visual person with me.
Laying it on smooth there, pal.
Damn.
I poke my head out from behind the bush because I am clearly not used to hearing demon folk talk like that. Be like, sure? You're not going to eat
thank
me,
you,
are
thank
you?
you. Why, no. Why would I eat you?
Well,
That's just rude.
it's just that you.
Oh, what,
You
you
look
don't meet
like-
someone for the first time and ask if you're gonna eat them.
Well, to be fair, I mean, look at you. You look
Just
like
in-
some of the demons I've seen. My daddy always
For
told me
your
that.
information, I am a simple farming folk, thank you.
Oh,
And if you must know, I am strictly vegetarian.
Wow.
Why would you lie to her like that? You literally just had a whole steak yesterday.
Who doesn't know that?
I look off to the side, and go, wow. I'm gonna have to update that not all demons are evil.
So you guys get to know each other, and I'm gonna scoot back to the university for a little bit.
Can I make a quick comment here that I love that you have like a Conan the Barbarian hidden voice inside you? Absolutely amazing.
It's great, and I love it.
Okay. So I'm actually gonna start with let's see. So I'm gonna start with the rest of the group. So Caesar, you ran off to the news where the newspaper club meets. And the rest of the group, you ran off to breakfast. You guys get there, and the place is lit with like everything you could possibly want for breakfast. And bro, you see one of the other knock players starting to like motion for you to come over to their table.
Oh, sweet. Hold on, I'll be right there. I just need to go get some oatmeal.
Oh my god.
I completely forgot about the whole oatmeal thing.
So you see bro scoops this giant bowl of plain oatmeal
With my hands.
with his hands.
Oh, there's a spoon in the bowl of oatmeal, but you just dive in there with your hands.
Oh yeah.
Couple
I
of
like to
hairs
think
come
that
off.
it's in front of some of the cheerleaders, and they are utterly disgusted.
Eat wholesome nutrition.
You see one girl who is also a bugbear who is on the cheerleading team looks at you, and she was just like, yeah, I get it.
Protest.
But do you eventually make your way over to the team?
I don't know. There's a cheerleader over there. You might get distracted.
Alex's love interest number 2.
You see, she just looks at you and she's just like, that is just some long arms you got there.
Yeah, got the longest arms ever. You know it.
You know what they say about a bugbear with long arms?
Oh, God.
Catching.
Do I want to know?
Wow.
I just glance over at Erwin. Does this work?
I'm just gonna like do the thing where you hold your hand out and just shake it like, kinda.
Hey, you want to see how far I can throw this oatmeal?
I would love to see how far you can fling that oatmeal.
Erwin, I would duck like right now.
I take it and I like softball pitch it with like oatmeal flying everywhere, and then it flies off in one direction.
Jesus.
Yeah, you like that? Ugh. I flex my normally long arms at
This is ridiculous.
The only thing he gave me to work with, guys, was that he has long arms. I gotta say that.
And he's working with him, all right, that's for sure.
This is why I play D&D.
With pythons like mine, you gotta flex them, bro.
She was like, what I would like is that, homecoming is coming up soon, and if you wanted to fling something around the dance floor that wasn't oatmeal, I'd happily be your date.
Seriously? That's awesome. Yeah, let's do it.
And you see that she holds out a fist.
Oh.
And I fucking bro fist that. Just tap it. Be like,
Now the
"Yeah,
question
bro."
is it the one that is covered in oatmeal?
Oh, please be the
me.
oatmeal hand.
Absolutely.
Oh.
She just gets specks of plain oatmeal in her fur.
Oh, hold on. I have to go get more oatmeal. I'll be right back. Go back to the oatmeal stand.
Okay.
Jeez.
Can I just take a crock pot of plain oatmeal?
Yeah, please just take a crock pot of plain.
Oh, sweet. Thanks, lunch lady. You're the best.
There's literally no one there. It is just a pot that is serving itself.
Oh. Wow, magic oatmeal? This is the best ever.
Okay.
Dear Lord.
I'm just standing there, just like pinching the top of my nose, like, God, how has he lived this long?
I'm just watching slack-jawed in awe.
Hey guys, do you see that cool bugbear girl over there? She asked me out to homecoming.
And you're gonna go with her, bro?
Oh yeah, hell yeah, bro. It's gonna be so cool. She likes oatmeal, I like oatmeal, she likes throwing things. Like, so much in common.
I think that wall over there also likes that oatmeal, and I glance over to the wall that is probably just splattered.
Good Lord.
I didn't know that you liked your chick so hairy, bro.
What do you mean? She's just a bugbear, bro. That's just how they look.
All right, bro, if you say so.
He likes his women how he likes his oatmeal, covered in hair. And I look down in the crock pot that probably just has fur in it now.
Anyway,
Oh my
you see, he says, so the homecoming game is it's tonight. Are we gonna see you there? Tryouts are tomorrow.
Oh yeah, definitely have to be there, bro. I gotta cheer you guys on from the sidelines.
All right. Well, we hope to have you on the team. You know, those arms are no joke, but you really gotta participate and be part of the lifestyle if you wanna bro out with us.
Bro, you know I want to bro out with you. I'm part of the bro lifestyle.
Oh my!
His
I'm
name
about
is
to.
literally bro.
Bro style.
You guys finish up your meal, and I'm gonna jump over to Caesar. Caesar, you're walking through the halls, and you know exactly where the newspaper club meets. And you, like, when you get there, you do notice that there is like some magic caution tape that is basically saying that it's still an active crime scene.
Okay. Is there anyone around the area?
You do hear movement inside, though the door is shut.
I'm gonna paw at the door. Like it's knocking, but like I'm a dog, so.
Nice.
You see that the door opens, and inside you see Ragna Buntreaty.
Pardon me, headmaster, but I was just looking around the area just to see if there was any of Ella's stuff that I could possibly find.
Oh, yes, Caesar. I'm so sorry, but I can't allow a student to be in here. You know, there's a chain of command and everything.
Yes, but headmaster, this is very important. I think that you know, as Sapphire used to say, Curiosity killed the cat.
Bit of humor on that one.
Please, headmaster, let me just look around for a little bit, and then I'll be out of your way.
Give me a persuasion check.
Ooh, first roll of the session. Ooh.
Hope it's a good one. Oh, it's so good. This is gonna be a good one.
Question is this are you contesting anything here?
Yeah.
He's taking a 2.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh no.
Okay. So and you got a 6, right? That's with your modifier? Okay.
Yep.
Hold on.
No, meaning like Ragnar's taking a 2 in his
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I just need to figure out what his modifier is. Give me 1 minute.
No, the way Portland rolls, that's not what he rolls, that's his outcome. He just straight up takes a 2.
Including modifier.
Yeah, it takes over any roll that he would make, including his modifiers.
I gotta play a divination wizard.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's amazing.
Okay.
wait a second.
So he says, "All right, Caesar, but don't touch anything you're not supposed to." And I do have a job for you when you're done, actually. When you're done here, I need you to go down by the docks. There are some late stragglers who have come through. They're going to need help finding the club's fair that you will be going to shortly after homeroom.
Absolutely, headmaster.
He nods his head and he walks away.
All right. I'm going to look for that notebook.
Okay. Give me an investigation or perception, whatever's better for you. So you go to her desk and you open her desk with your teeth.
Mage hand. I always do things with
okay, mage hand. I got confused.
I always do everything with mage hand.
You open it with mage hand and you start flipping through her notebook. And you start seeing that she was looking into corruption within the actual school system. So like that some of the pedagoggy of the faculty there was not necessarily pristine. That she was also looking into, so you knew that they had put in all of those crystals to kind of keep watch on the school after the first person was found petrified. So you know that was, part of the Audio and Crystal Club that helped install that. But it was also partly this company called Cabor Corp.
Can you spell that for me?
CABOR Corp.
Okay.
And they are responsible for, like, even though the AC Club kind of like, took care of the installation, they really are the ones that sold and oversaw it. And you saw that she was looking into that and that some of the faculty members had some connections to Cabra Corp. You also noticed that the last thing that she wrote down before she stopped writing was phylactery ?
Can you spell that too?
I cannot, but it is an actual thing, so look it up.
Can you spell this? No.
No, hold on.
Can you use it in a sentence?
What's a phylactery?
Can you use this in a sentence? Can you spell phylactery?
PHY.
Yeah, lactery.
Lactery.
But that is the last thing that she had written down in that journal. The other stuff is just general notes on all of faculty, not all of the faculty members, but some of the faculty members. Yeah, and like nothing that pops out like that is like crazy.
Okay. I'm going to put it back where I found it. Put the drawer back. And exit the room, closing the door behind me with Mage Hand.
Okay, thank you. And you see that the cautionary tape, as you rip through it, it kind of like goes back up. It's kind of always there. It's self-mending. And so where are you heading now?
Well, he told me to go to the docks, so I'm heading to the docks.
Okay. Aoife and Oswald, you guys are standing. The sun is going down. Angel and demon standing together. What would you like to do?
Okay, well, we have to wait for the full moon to pop out before we eat the stuff, right?
It just says, sorry. It just says, eat me under the full light of the moon where the fairies play.
Okay.
Oswald is gonna whisper to his best friend, "Are we there yet?"
Could have sworn that her house was around here somewhere, but I don't know, trees have kind of changed since it's been a hot century since I've been here.
This isn't a booty call. It's the mission to get to where I want to go.
And you just hear, it's not a booty call, it's just a mission of where I want to go, Aoife.
Just extreme confusion going, what?
I'm sorry. Just inner thoughts. I think out loud a lot sometimes, and it's a problem.
Okay. Is this common with where you're from?
Oh no, my siblings and my father all think it's weird too, but they accept it and they love me more for it. Actually,
Okay. This is okay then.
You see that the moon starts to rise through the branches of the trees, and you can see that the moonlight is starting to strike the lake in a way that a thick fog is starting to form.
I'm gonna quickly cast light on my clothing just to make sure that we can still see.
little does she know I doesn't really need it, but yeah.
Well, through a thick fog, light actually helps. Dark vision doesn't help much
Yeah.
through fog. And as soon as the full light of the moon is visible, I guess we eat the stuff.
So you swallow the stones?
Yeah.
Oswald is gonna hesitate a little bit because it's a rock.
Aoife
This is what warriors eat, Oswald. This is what we need.
Aoife's assuming it was.
Hungry.
Aoife's assuming it was sent to her by her father, and so she's trusting every word.
Are you hungry for power? Are you hungry for justice?
Well, justice is all you have to say. And he flips it and he throws it up and catches it in his mouth.
You both black out immediately, and when you awaken, you are in a completely dark room, and you feel your backs are against cold stone.
It's worse than the time you told me to eat mushrooms.
And you hear two voices in the darkness going, "Oh, there's always latecomers. Yes, but they never actually stay for long, do they? Oh, but guess what? Fresh blood."
Actually, my blood is about only 17 and a half years old. I wouldn't call that fresh.
Aoife is now fully prepared to defend herself, though she has no clue how to actually do that. So, are we blindfolded, or is it just a dark room?
It's just a dark room.
I
Okay,
can
then
see perfectly.
we should both be able to actually see.
So you, Oswald, you can see, and I'm assuming you cast light again on yourself.
Cool.
You can see that there are two gargoyles that are made of stone that are on either side of a door. It is a large wooden door that's made into like a stone like frame. And they are just kind of like cackling at each other.
Hello. Something you don't see every day. Actually, I've never seen it in my whole life. Excuse me, ma'am. Have you seen this before?
I can't say that I have. Two questions. Who are you, and where are we?
You see that they look at each other. They start cackling again. They're like, "I'm Merida, and I am Cyrus."
Well, howdy, Merida and Cyrus. My name's Oswald.
Oh, and the demon speaks. The demon speaks.
Everybody
Demon's
call
been
me
speaking the whole
demon.
time.
Everybody call me a demon. Hey,
Well, to be fair, you do have red skin, horns, and a tail. Pretty much a description of most demons.
I've never read any book that had any demon description in it.
Stop there.
I've never read before.
Well, I can't read.
What's a book?
Can you eat it?
How'd you get
Is
into
this
university? I
something
ate
you
the
plant and
So
grow?
anyway, second question: where are we?
The university.
My sister would be so excited to hear I made it to the university. She'd also be very rude about it. That child never knew her manners.
Aoife is still extremely confused as seeing a very polite demon.
Do you guys go through the doors?
Yes.
Sure.
My legs still work, right?
Yes, your legs still work.
Oh, thank God. When I ate those mushrooms that one time, my legs were turning into all sorts of shapes and funny things. It was not a good time. That is actually another time you led me astray.
So you guys walk through the door as Oswald is talking to himself. You see that you are on a stone dock. That dock has a single small rowboat with a lantern attached to the tip of it. In the distance, you do see it is morning now. The lantern is not lit, but it's still there. And you do see that it is a bright and shining morning. And off in the distance, you see a beautiful stone building off the side of a cliff. And you see all sorts of animals that are roaming the banks of the shore as well as the skies. You see full-fledged dragons that are above you. You see flying sky bison. You see any animal that you could possibly imagine seeing. It all seems to be in this very wondrous place.
Aoife just stares in amazement. That is not something I ever expected to see in my lifetime.
This is all I've ever dreamed about. Is that a seagull? Oh my God, it's so majestic.
All the fucking animals.
I guess we're supposed to get into the carriage? Boat? Whatever it was?
It's a little rowboat.
Little
It's enough to fit 4 people.
I guess we're supposed to get in this boat.
Ooh. I've never been on a boat.
Yeah, me neither. Excitement!
So you guys hop into the boat, and I'm assuming you start rowing?
Yes.
Okay. So you do notice that these waters are a little choppy. It seems to be a strong current here, but it's nothing that you can't reasonably handle. As you get closer to the shore and closer to what you can assume to be the academy, you do notice that there are these buoys, and they are outlining the entire island on which the university sits. And you see that atop these buoys are these white and pink crystals. And you guys are probably about 20 feet away from where the line of these crystals and you are going to pass.
See no problems.
Yeah, me neither. I see
Okay.
nothing of concern yet. Glowing crystals. I'm assuming that's just marking where we're supposed to be going.
Okay. So you guys head forward, keep rowing, and I'm gonna assume that Aoife's in the front of this boat and Oswald, you're in the back. And then so Aoife, you guys row your boat through, no problem. Oswald, when it gets to you, it feels like there is a wall that is in front of you. You physically are each on one side of the boat, and even though Aoife keeps getting through, Oswald, you're never able to get through this barrier.
It is so bad. I swear.
Maybe we can find another way around?
Perhaps. That's just rude. That's what that is.
You do feel so you have that blade in your pocket that is your actual hex blade, and you do feel that it starts to burn with an intensity you haven't felt before. And as you're trying to find a new way around, you see that all of the crystals that are on the buoys slowly start to bink, 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 explode down the line, and you're able to get through the buoys.
Oswald is going to think to his patron, what did you do?
I got us in.
I'm not sure that was supposed to happen.
I feel like there was another way. Thank you, but what?
And so you guys safely make it through. When you guys were on the other side, you can see that beyond the buoys, the water was much calmer. And as the crystals started to disappear, the water started getting choppy on both sides of that wall. But you guys managed to make your way to the dock, where you see a pretty cute golden retriever waiting for you at the dock.
Well, ain't that just the cutest thing I ever done see?
I immediately run up and start petting it.
I look you straight in the eyes and just go, please stop doing that.
Its face.
Oh my. Well, that's
New.
unexpected.
That is new, but I
Do
love
I
it.
notice that the water is choppy?
What's your passive perception?
12.
Yes.
And I look past and so by the way, just to describe, when you were walking up, my tail was wagging like crazy. And like I look really excited to see you, but even though I said like please stop doing that. But all of a sudden my tail stops wagging and I look around and I notice the choppy water and I just go, that's strange. The buoys are not working when you rode over here.
It was the strangest thing, actually. We just happened to I couldn't get past something, and then all of a sudden the crystals on the top of those buoys just and poofed, and
I'm gonna
we
insight
were
check
able
you.
to roll through.
I'm gonna insight check you.
I will make
Ooh.
a deception.
Oh my god.
Good
We'll
luck.
make a deception, I guess.
Oh god.
Insight.
Yes.
Reversed. Wow.
I don't
I mean,
believe you. What
technically,
happened?
what I
to
said
the
was not
crystals?
lies.
Well, what he
I don't know
said,
why I rolled deception.
what he said was true. I mean, we were trying to get through, and he couldn't get through, and then the crystals just kind of blew up. I don't know what happened.
I'm gonna be keeping my eye on you two. But follow
Well,
me.
she's a deer. I can.
No, he's a dog.
I've come to
As you guys are sitting there interrogating each other, as you go to walk away, Caesar, and you look over your little doggy shoulder, you do start to notice that the buoys that have been broken are being pushed aside by something that is moving the water. Whatever it is absolutely ginormous. You can't see it because it looks just like the water is moving, but it appears to be heading straight towards you.
I am going to just yell at the two of them. Head more mainland. We need to tell someone that something's going on, and I'm just gonna sprint ahead of them, which I'm obviously gonna outrun them because I'm a dog.
I guess the dog is running. I guess we should too. Sprint time.
And I'm running to the nearest, I'm assuming there's like security guards somewhere, like guards of some sort.
Okay, yeah, so you get probably 90 feet up the path before you feel a huge collision. Something collided with the side of the school. And I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh.
Oh no.
So Caesar,
Dog
you
trip.
are going uphill on this path, and you start to see that there are rocks that are coming down, and you are going to take 9 bludgeoning damage from rocks that start to fall on you.
Jesus.
Not the dog.
Not the dog.
Oh no, this is.
And you are knocked prone. And you see, as you guys look back, that whatever it is, has made the water change color. It looks like the water that was once like a northern lake blue, like a dark blue, a little bit of a murky blue because there was a lot of life in there. Now looks almost black.
Well, that doesn't seem good.
That looks terrifying. Uh,
How far away are we from the nearest like guard post, basically?
You're quite a bit a ways. It's because I remember saying that it was like a 10 or 15-minute walk up to the main hall, and you would have to go through the main hall because the guards are the faculty. Like, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because they're not going to hire people who are less powerful than them to take care of the children.
Right. Just trying to see if I can do anything to get attention.
I mean, like, you can assume that they know something's up. It felt like an earthquake.
Okay.
Oswald is going to ask his friend,
Yeah.
"What was that?"
I just got us a way in. I didn't say it was the safest way in, but we're here.
Why did you do it then?
Hoping that someone knows that there's trouble here, I'm gonna go ahead and cast False Life on myself.
I was gonna quickly cast Healing Word on him.
I mean, that too. We can do both.
Don't hesitate.
Thank you.
Hey,
It's a nice word.
So back at the dining hall, you guys were just finishing up your breakfast when you all see that the candles, you feel a great shake. It doesn't feel as bad up there. I mean, down by the docks, you guys definitely felt it, but back up in the dining hall, not so much. It wasn't that hard. It felt like a small earthquake. But you guys start to notice that all of the candles that were lit and hovering in the air all start to go out, and they all fall onto the food and the floor, and you see a couple of kids get boinked in the head. You see that some wax spills onto the tables and the floors, and you see that Ragna is just entering the dining hall at that point. And he says, get to your homerooms now and do not leave until given orders to.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
What the hell is going on?
I don't know, but it's homeroom, guys. Let's go.
do you not think that we should, I don't know, do something?
Listen, Erwin, they said it's homeroom time. We gotta go to homeroom. Like, that's the first rule of school.
Has anybody seen Caesar all morning, by the way?
He said he had to go get the paper or something.
Or Eris or Chad.
I never said where I was going. I just said that I had to go on an errand.
Yeah, but I assumed that you were gonna go get like the newspaper because you're a dog.
The school paper.
That's racist.
I love you,
Andrew. Because you're a dog. Wow.
Go bark at the mailman as he comes in.
Listen,
campaign racism.
Bro Drug's not very smart. There's a preconceived notion.
Less racism, more speciesism.
True. That's true.
All right, well, I'm going to homeroom before any candles fall in my oatmeal.
Oh, dude, that just adds to the taste.
I think I'm just gonna go with you guys. Let's just go.
Erwin, you gonna finish your oatmeal?
No, there's a little. You know what?
Sweet.
I'm okay.
I'm gonna have
there's some hair in there. I don't really want to know how that got there, but I can assume.
Yeah, I don't know how it gets there either. Seems to happen to me all the time.
Okay, so you guys head towards homeroom. You see that the staff starts heading outside, and Caesar and Caesar, Aoife, and Oswald. As you guys are running up, you are met with some of the faculty members as they're running down.
Oh boy.
Hello.
You see Ragnar go, Caesar, what happened?
These two appeared on the shore, and as they did, the water started getting choppy. The buoys, they're broken. I don't know what happened, and all of a sudden this thing came out of the water. And then physically what I'm doing, my tail is down and like my ears are back, and like what dogs look like when they feel threatened.
Alright.
Scarred.
Oh,
You see his old frame leans down and he tries to pet you calmingly, even though he knows that you hate it. Like he kind of in his mind was just like, if a kid was scared at this point, I would also probably try to pat his back. Like, you know what I mean? Like you know it's coming from this place.
I picked up on the social cues, and I allow him to pet me for
Okay.
his sake. I don't like, my hair is still standing up, but I understand what he's trying to do.
And he tells you, and he says, bring these two newcomers to your homeroom immediately. And you know where that is.
Of course. And I just turn to the newcomers and go, follow me, and I just take off towards the homeroom.
Okay.
You don't have as many legs as you. Slow down.
I'm slowing down to make sure that you're keeping up with me.
So you guys all make it to homeroom, and it is in this it's a pretty boring stone room. There is a couple of tables that are kind of put together to make one larger table, and then the teacher kind of sits at their own desk at the front of the room. As you guys walk in, you do notice that Erwin, Barnabas, and Bro are already there sitting at the table. You do not see a professor there yet.
Are we in the right homeroom?
I think so, but if they're not here in 15 minutes, I think we can go.
I like that idea.
I'm walking past his desk as he says that. He's like, "Not here, you don't."
Oh, sorry, 20.
So I'm still on edge. My hair is still sticking up, and I'm like pacing back and forth. I'm panting like nervously.
Do I notice like Cesar kind of freaked out?
Actually, everyone give me a perception check.
Oh boy.
yeah, my first roll.
Oh yeah.
Including me, or is this?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Booyah.
Oswald had his eyes
Great.
closed the whole time.
Including you if you want to make one.
Okay.
That's about
My
right.
God.
Closed the whole time.
Is that 2 nat ones I rolled today?
Oswald is still on the
That's
fact
so-
that he saw a seagull outside. It was fucking amazing.
Eva has exactly one thought burning through her head, and that is he really a dog or was he polymorphed that way?
So you guys don't notice anything. It just seems like a regular old room.
Wow, damn high perception check.
Yeah. But I don't notice like Caesar just like being like spooked.
Oh, you notice Caesar.
Oh.
You and Erwin both know something's up with Caesar.
Yeah.
Hey Caesar. You okay? You kind of look like a dog who, did something in the corner and doesn't want us to know.
I think that's probably not what's happening here, Barnabas.
I'll explain.
Okay.
I'll explain later, gentlemen.
Fair enough.
Let's just wait for the
Jeez.
So about 15 minutes go by.
So wait, do I know this professor? I've been at the school for a while.
You don't know who you've been assigned to.
Gotcha.
Are Oswald and I'm sorry, Aoife are in the homeroom with us or no?
Yeah, they're there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sweet. Hey guys, are you new here?
Yes, we're new here. Why
yeah, we
do
just
I
kinda-
smell oatmeal?
Oh, sorry. I was getting in my fur. You want some?
Do I ever want some?
I took a crock of oatmeal that I kept with me on the way to homeroom.
I'm just
You
like
can
doing
have
that. I'm just doing that thing where I'm like shaking my head back and like kind of like waving my hand at my neck, like, don't do it.
I'm just gonna like stand like right across the room, just watching Oswald, trying to think of a way to approach him because we're both tieflings.
Oswald immediately takes a spoonful or a handful, I don't know if we have utensils right now, of oatmeal and shoves it in his mouth and goes, it's very tasteful.
Oh yeah.
That's probably the hair.
Immediately reconsider trying to approach Oswald.
It reminds me of home, actually.
Is it the hair that reminds you of home, or is it the candle wax in it that reminds you of
Oswald, I
home?
like to think that you now think that all tieflings are like this.
Sitting here
I'd say it's a
observing.
bit of both, actually.
Oh, yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
fur for me. The fur always would be like, oh yeah, man, I remember making it like this.
Okay.
The hillbillies are getting a bromance going on.
Yeah.
Bonding
Another,
over being hillbillies.
I can tell we're gonna be great friends.
Another
Oh, man, you're
5
already
minutes
awesome,
go by.
As those 5 minutes go by, I look at the clock and then look at Caesar. I like raise an eyebrow up, like,
I just kind of look over and I just go, my knowledge of the professor's here. If you want to leave, your funeral.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, you know what? I think I'm about too many years before I have to attend that, so I'll sit back down.
does that
And
mean
as
like we're
you
not allowed
say
to go
that-
to class? You think?
And as you say that, you hear a loud as you see someone untangle themselves and get out from under the desk that's been sitting in front of you guys for like a hot minute.
What?
You see
Well,
Is our Professor Aizawa?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect.
you see that he slips himself into the chair, and he looks like he's just woken up. He's got like he looks like the sun is hurting him.
Oh my god.
Do I recognize this professor?
You do. You know him as Copley.
And do I assume I know that's his thing? Is that he's just always sleeping?
You would know that he is like affectionately like in the press known as the Sandman.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Wow.
You did not.
This
You did
dude
not.
has
You did
this-
not, Bree. You did not.
this dude
Oh.
has the nickname the Sandman in the press. He must be a fucking legend.
Oh my god, he absolutely.
I'm just
has
gonna
to
go.
be.
I'm just gonna go. Oh, sweet gods, we have the Sandman.
As he says, I'm going to turn to Bro Drunk and go, you know, I bet sand would go really well in that oatmeal.
Oh, bro, you think?
Oswald
is-
over here and goes like, that would make for great seasoning.
Is everyone here insane?
You
Everyone-
hear a knock on the door, a very tiny knock, and then you see that the Copley gets up. He walks over to the door. He opens it. He goes, oh, finally, about time. He opens the door, and there is a tiny little flying pixie and a large loxodon that are both wearing like glasses, and the loxodon has like a little bit of hair on top of his head, but it's spiked up real tall, and the pixie kind of has like like an orange fro about him. Like they both look and they both sound like they have sinus infections. And the Loxodon and the fairy, or the pixie rather, start to push in this large crystal on a crate, and he goes, "Thank you." And they leave. You see that he turns the lights off and he says, "Welcome to homeroom. I hope you're all here. I'm not gonna check, but please enjoy the following video, and then you guys will be heading to the job fair. But sit down and watch this." And he on this crystal projects this like video of how like rule number 1, don't split the party. Teamwork makes the dream work. Like, you know, it's like this informational video.
What?
Oh my!
I'm just gonna be like, this man is a disgrace to the academic field.
And he has
on
tenure.
the opposite spectrum, Oswald is just amazed at this man's teaching ability. God.
I am envying this professor that he just gets to sleep and play movies.
And Aoife's sitting in her corner taking
I've
notes.
seen this video like multiple times before.
You probably would have definitely seen it during orientation, but his head is now fully down on the desk, and he is passed out.
I'm ignoring the video. I'm taking out a piece of paper and I'm writing down all those things that I remember from the thing. But I'm going to go ahead and cast illusory script to do it.
Okay.
Cool. Yo, Oswald, have you ever seen like fucking crystals shoot out video? That's crazy, dude.
I hadn't seen a seagull before today.
No, a seagull? All I saw was a flying bite on the way in.
Ah, I see those everywhere.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
I wish I saw a
You
seagull.
exactly what you want, and then you just, you know,
I just turn to Erwin and Aoife. Are these not like everyday occurrences?
I couldn't tell you honestly.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, me too.
Are you okay?
We're surrounded by idiots, Stafford. We're surrounded by idiots.
Hey, you can't blame me. I'm still technically new to this world.
I technically haven't done anything wrong.
or anything at all.
Hey, I'm trying, okay?
Erwin's a timid man.
I'm just gonna
Oswald,
shrink in my chair.
Oswald is just nerding out with bro about seagulls right now.
Yeah. You know, one time I saw this fat seagull. It ate an entire hamburger in one bite. I was impressed.
Amazing. All I've seen so far is a rat try to eat another rat. It was a very odd occurrence.
Yeah, I don't get why a rat would want to eat another rat. Like, you're gonna gain the powers of a rat if you eat another rat. So like, you're not getting any stronger.
Right?
So you do see, as you guys are talking about this, the light of the door opening kind of catches everyone's attention as another tiefling comes in and sits down. This is Chad, and
God damn it.
Oh, it's Chad.
he sneaks in and takes the seat closest to the door, kicks his feet up onto the desk, and leans back. He has sunglasses on, even though it's dark in there.
I slam my
Could
head
he
into
see
the
the
table.
Wow.
Did he see the projection
man-
at all?
You don't know.
That one seems like he's a pretty cool guy. I'm gonna go say hi.
Aoife is now thoroughly
I wouldn't do that
concerned.
if I were you.
I'm gonna like
He's already
Like-
gone.
reach to Oswald's clothes and try and pull him back. Like, no.
No.
Aoife is now thoroughly
Name's
concerned
Oswald.
that she
What's
might be in
your
the wrong
name?
spot.
Are you actually trying to stop him, Erwin?
No.
Okay. So you grasp for his clothing, but he's too fast. You see that Oswald runs up to Chad, and Chad completely ignores him. Chad looks like he's already asleep in his chair by the time you get there.
Oswald does not take to being ignored, but he knows a way to wake people up.
Oh, no.
Oh no!
God.
Wait, Bree, I have
Are
a
we
question.
starting initiative?
Is he leaning back in the chair so that the chair is like balancing on the one
Yeah,
leg?
he's leaning back.
I would like to use my invisible mage hand Ledgermane and pull the chair out from under him.
Please. Are we about to bully this poor boy?
Yes.
What do you mean, poor boy? He's a Chad.
Eris isn't even here. Just so you know, you're defending someone who isn't even here.
We'll report back to Eris.
Hey, Chads have feelings too.
I'm just gonna like put my hand under the table and just cast the hand backwards at the chair and just yoink it.
So you see that that Chad falls over, taking the crystal with him. He tries to kind of grab for something on the way down and ends up grabbing the like audio crystal, the audio visual crystal that they have, and then it smashes into a million smaller crystals on the floor as he makes impact. You see the Sandman's head goes up, and you see that as he flips his head up, bits of sand fly off towards you guys.
No.
Oswald is gonna look down at Chad, like directly down, like Friday, you just got knocked the fuck out. On top of him, and it's gonna be like, well, it seems like you're awake now. Hi, my name's Oswald. What's your name?
He fixes his glasses, which have become disheveled, and he says, I should have never come to this homeroom, you fucking losers. And he gets up off of the floor and storms out of the room.
Well, that
That's just
wasn't
walking
very
out. I
nice.
go, it's not my fault you can't hold your balance.
Like he's having a rough day. I'll try to make him feel better later.
No, Oswald, wait, no.
So you see that the Sandman lifts his head up. His expression hasn't changed despite the ruckus that's been going on. It's very mellow. And he says, it seems that our film has come to an abrupt end. You may go to the club fair, and I'll meet you guys in the library this afternoon to reconvene. And he puts his head back down onto the desk.
Wow, he's such an inspiring teacher.
Thank you,
and
Professor. Very helpful.
He
Without
lifts his head
hesitation.
up. Wait, he lifts his head up one more time, and he says, don't forget to stop by the bookstore. You all have a credit, and you can get your supplies there.
Wow.
Without hesitation, I put the note that I was writing into my satchel, dispelled mage hand, and just hop out of the chair and turn to Stafford and go, I'll see you this afternoon, Stafford, and then just leave.
Okay. And Alex, how much time do you have left? I know
What do
you
you
had
mean?
to drive. Like, when do you have to leave by?
Oh no, I canceled all that because of coronavirus, so I'm here all.
Ah,
Oh, okay. Okay. Dope.
PogChamp pandemic.
Cool.
I just didn't want to start on to the next thing if you had to, skedaddle.
Yeah, no worries, I'm good.
Okay. So you guys head to the fair, that is the club fair. And so there are all of these booths. It's kind of like a botanical garden, but all of these like fair booths have been put there. There's one for band, and you see Barnabas that they specifically have, like, as you walk by, the band geeks are like trying to get you to join them because they think you are a bard.
I also have a lyre, so.
Yeah, and you see that there's the Audio and Crystal Club, which you see the same Loxodon and Pixie that you saw this morning. Bro, you see that there is the knock team and the cheerleaders that are at the very end. They are advertising both for their sports and for their Greek life. And then there's the newspaper club, though that's kind of a sad sore spot for you. A couple of you guys, knowing that the head of the newspaper is no longer breathing. She's petrified. And you also see a couple of other clubs as well. Like there's the drama club and there's a skateboarding club, and basically anything that you could possibly think of there would be.
Yes, they are a farming club.
Gosh.
There is a horticulture club, though it tends to be mostly druids who join.
I'm gonna join that club.
Yo, is there I heard skateboarding club?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Can Bro Truck be
Although-
a skateboarding dude?
Although they typically, the skateboarding is like their secondary preference. They prefer mudboarding over skateboarding.
Yeah.
I'm
You say-
sorry.
It's like, it's similar to surfing, but instead of waves, it's mud.
Basically, mud snowboarding.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, that's even better. I walked right past the Greek life people to the sporting club, and I'm like, whoa.
You see that most of there's like one goblin kid who has like a tiny skateboard. And you see that there's one half elf wearing like a beanie and his eyes look bloodshot. You see that there is this one human that has long blonde hair and blue eyes, and he has like a full Jesus beard. And they're all kind of just like they're like sign. Everyone else has these beautiful signs, and theirs is just like basically a plank of wood with like some form of ink, like haphazardly just says skateboard, and it's not even like spelt correctly. Like
SK number 8 BORD.
Oh god. I'll humor the bards as I walk in, and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, I could definitely get behind this."
Barnabas, oh my god, it's so good to see you. You've lost a lot of weight.
Yeah. I took some advice from my uncle Kip, and
That's like right there.
Huh. Yeah, well, keep at it. You look great. Are you going to join the band this year?
Yeah, of course.
You know what? I say that we throw a shindig tonight. I say that we tear up this here club fair. What do you say? And he hands you a leer.
Yeah, I take the lead. And I'm like smiling, but my eyes are wide, like, oh fuck.
And then he'll be like, "Do you want the one that's in 10/18 tempo or 3/4?"
Three quarters sounds fine. Yeah, that's great.
You see that he has a washboard that is on his stomach, and he has 2 spoons that are in either of his hands. He raises his hands above his head, and he goes, "All right, gang, 1, 2, 3, 4."
Oh my god.
And they start playing music. Give me a performance check.
Oh fuck!
Do it.
no!
Not
I
like
really hope
this.
it's a nat 20. It's got to be a nat 20.
It's gonna be fucked. Oh,
Hey.
Not bad.
You hold your own, though they know something's wrong. And they look at you and they're just like, kind of went a little off script there, hey bud.
Yeah, I think they put something bad in the oatmeal. I've been feeling weird all day.
We found some fucked up hairs on ours this morning. I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on with that kitchen staff, but
Well, that's gotta be it. I mean,
yeah,
what else
watch
could it
out for the
be?
hairs. But I will see you at practice.
Yeah. What is that again?
Well, the first one is tonight. That's to decide what instrument you'll play. We'll loan you an instrument there. And then practice is every Tuesday.
Great. Yeah, looking forward to it. Can't wait.
Can't wait to see
Go
you.
band. Yeah. And I do like that little fist pump, like, yeah, whoop-de-doo.
And they look thrilled that you have appeased them.
Nice.
And I turn around and I walk back and I'm just muttering like, why I should have fuck.
I'm gonna head to the newspaper club.
Okay. So when you get there, it's a pretty solemn time for the people that are there. There is a tortoise that is like one of those turtle races that is very slowly typing on a typewriter. Like it's like a few letters a minute. like it's like very slow. And then there is also one of Ella's good friends, Naomi, and she is there kind of just like solemnly like manning the station.
I'm gonna go up and go, Naomi, hello.
Oh, hey, Caesar, what's up?
I'm so sorry to hear about Ella.
Yeah, me too. It's not the same without her.
I can imagine. I was wondering, Naomi, did she talk to you about a story she was working on before this all happened?
No, I just got here the other day and she had been here for a few weeks before me. And
Right.
yeah, I was off in the Southern Isles with my parents for most of the summer. So I really didn't have much contact when I kind of left the uni.
Okay. Well, if you do hear anything about it, I'd like to know. I want to try to get to the bottom of this.
Well, I know that she did have a meeting with Coach Donner later, but I don't know what it was about.
Okay, that's definitely a lead I can work on. Thank you, Naomi. Take care.
Of course, you too, Caesar. And you see that she as you're going to go away, she goes to pet you, but like you are too fast.
No, actually, before she can actually do that, I'm gonna go over and just kind of nuzzle into her a little bit. Kind of like my way of kind of like just kind of rubbing her on the shoulder, saying everything's gonna be okay. And
She'll
then
scratch you in that one place you like.
yeah. And then I'm gonna turn and probably head to the bookstore because I don't have time for extracurriculars.
Okay. Is there any other clubs anyone would like to look into?
Can I look over at the newspaper club? Would I see Naomi there? Or would I recognize her at all?
You don't know Naomi. The only person that you knew at this university would have been Ella.
Okay. That case, I want to like do several passes of the newspaper club, like trying to work up my courage to go and sign up because I know that she was part of it, and I want to have like something in common with her. And I'm just eventually I go up there and I'm just like, hello.
Hi, I'm Naomi. Nice to meet you. She's still holding out her hand.
I'm just gonna like shake her hand very like limply and just say, Owen.
God bless you.
Sorry.
What did you say?
My name is Owen.
Oh, nice to meet you, Erwin. She does an awkward curtsy, even though she's wearing kind of.
I'm just gonna like say, can I sign up? I had a friend that was involved with this.
Yeah, sure. So what did you have in mind? Do you write? Do you do photographs? What kind of skills do you bring to the table?
I don't have any particular skills, but I could do some kind of photos, maybe.
Okay, yeah. I mean, we're welcoming everyone. Just sign your name here. And she gives you like a quill and some paper. She says we meet every Wednesday up at the club hub. There's like this school rec center. It's near where all the barbarians hang out, but you can just bypass them. And then you see that she just like it's down the hall a little bit, and then there's this all glass room that sinks down. You can't miss it. We all meet there on Wednesdays.
Okay, that would be great. Like at the mention of the word barbarians, I'm just gonna like hunch over and be like, "Oh fuck." And then I guess I'll sign up and be like, "Okay, bye," and just like very quickly walk away.
As you are walking away, you hear her turn to the like turtle guy. She goes, "I think something's wrong with that kid's back." As you're walking away.
I'm just gonna like just walk faster.
Okay. Any other clubs?
Oswald is gonna ask his friend what club she thinks he should join.
Wait, me or the knife?
No, the blade.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about Aoife. Just so you know, your blade is a male.
Oh, okay.
I changed that.
Okay.
You see that he looks both at the sparring / fencing club, and the knock team, and he says either would be fit for a warrior.
Buddy, I think you forget that I'm a farmer.
I was once too a farmer.
I get the feeling
And-
that this blade did not choose Oswald. It got stuck
No.
with him.
Yeah, Bree tends to have to DM for Hexblade Warlocks who have that relationship with their blade.
I hate to tell you, but I don't think I'm really cut out for the sports and stuff.
And what do you think you're cut out for?
Farming.
I offered you unlimited power and some of the best features of all of the people in this world, and you want to farm?
Well, when you say it like that, it sounds kind of silly.
It sounds pathetic.
But if you really think about it, what's more dangerous than farming? You get to kill whatever stumbles upon your land that tries to eat your crops. You have to defend your home. You get to preserve some type of life.
The only farming you should do is the souls of those who enter our forbidden grounds together.
And if I get a farm, those will be our forbidden ground.
So you just see Oswald just like fighting with his sword on the corner, or with a voice you guys can't hear.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we see him just yelling at this knife?
I walk over and just like tap him on the shoulder and just be like, "What are you doing?"
Well, you see, I've told Aoife this. I have a problem with thinking out loud to myself, and it becomes pretty heated. And I think I'm gonna go join the fencing club.
Hey Oswald, I got this great idea. You're really good at arguing with people. Do you want to join the debate club with me?
Oh my god, he's joining the base.
Amazing.
Yes.
I mean, it's either that or the political debate club, because that one should be even fun.
I think I'm gonna join the regular debate club. Thank you
All right.
very much, bro.
Well, let's do it. Let's do it together, bro. It'll be awesome.
It's
If
gonna
I-
be so great, bro.
If I hear bro one more time, I'm going to bro my brains out.
Wow. Well played.
All right, I drag Oswald by the arm and go to the debate club.
So as you walk up to the debate club, you see a bunch of elves with very long pointed ears in blazers. They appear to be in finely kept suits, and some of them are wearing like turtlenecks.
I feel like these people are like the people you went to high school with, but in elf form. Like this is what your classmates were
Yes.
like if they were elves.
Yes, they were like.
And as you approach, you see that their noses slightly raise as you approach.
Hey guys, we want to join the debate club.
It sounds like such fun.
Yeah.
And what do you intend to debate?
Oh my
Well-
god, their voice.
Who has
That-
more fleas?
Well, the whole point of debate club is
Personally, I
to argue over points, right?
Personally, I debate how sometimes the perfumes you guys wear get into my sinuses and they make my nose feel bad.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Then
What a bum.
perhaps you should go smell some of your filth elsewhere.
Well, according to school code subset 33, paragraph 2, you can deny anyone on the basis of a club activity. So,
You
we'd
see
like
that
to join
in
your
the
club,
corner, there's
please.
this one high elf who is like going through the school manual very quickly to reference that, and you see that he turns, he uses one finger to push up his glasses, and then he goes, actually,
Oh,
that just says that the school, that it's mandatory for the school to make sure that any and all allergies are taken seriously in a timely fashion. And then he like
Oh.
and then the high elf that was in front of you goes, "See, I thought you weren't fit for the debate club. Perhaps you should go to the horticulture or the mud boarding or whatever you poor people do in your free time."
Well, what's the problem with the allergies? Are you allergic to my fur or something?
It is rather unpleasant, he says.
I have no clue what you're talking about as he puts his face into bro's arm, sniffs, and then goes like, "It's perfectly fine."
Yeah, I smell like freshly trodden hay on a cold November day.
Indeed you do, sir.
It is so great. It is such a relief.
Well, you see, he takes a sheet from the back of the clipboard, flips it over so that it's on a blank side, and says, "Fine, you may sign up for our club activities. Please sign your name here."
Great. When do you guys meet? And I start signing with the incorrect hand, realize what I'm doing, and then switch hands.
We'll let you know when we decide to get together.
See, that sounds like you're avoiding the question there a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like you should just tell us right now.
We don't know what days we meet yet. We're still working that out amongst our current members.
Well, that sounds like a pretty poorly organized club, you see. I think And you know, I've been thinking this for a couple minutes myself, Oswald. Maybe we should just start our own debate club.
Ooh.
That would be fantastic. That's such
That
a great
would
idea.
be
Yeah,
fantastic.
you know what? Because these
Beautiful
guys
idea.
seem a bit disorganized, and they seem, I don't know, just little, not as they don't have the southern welcome that you have as well. Do you know?
Yeah.
You see that the high elf that gave you that piece of paper turns to his friends and he's like, why, yes, please do start your own debate club and we'll see you at the first debate.
Ooh, all right.
Honestly.
Sounds like fun.
Honestly, they do reek of rich people, and rich people have a unpleasant smell to them, and they always keep unpleasant company. So
You did seem like
Hey,
you were someone
we're
who didn't
above
enjoy
them.
the smell of money.
Listen, Oswald, we're above them. We can do better.
I agree. I agree.
And you see that he starts to make that like shoe motion of like get the fuck out of here. Like
I'd like to go over the mudboarding team
okay.
and take one of their like really grimy mudboards and be like, "Oh, sweet! Do you think I could borrow this for a hot second?
Yeah, bro, do whatever you want.
Oh, sweet!" And then
So many bros.
I'd like to. I'd like to pretend to and then shoot all of the mud off the board at the debate team.
What are you trying to do?
I'm using the mud board and I'm picking up some mud and I'm throwing it at the debate team.
Are you trying to make it look like it was not your fault?
Yeah, it's an accident, totally. So like,
Okay, then I'm gonna need a athletics and deception.
nice.
Oh, this should be fun.
No, this would be great.
Oh my god.
All right, we're doing it.
Holy shit.
Where's that deception?
Where's that nat 1 on deception?
Oh god.
So you go up to the mud borders and you're like, can I borrow this for a second? And then you go walking over to the debate club, which is like 2 booths from where you are. And then you're just dragging this mud board through the like mud. And then you just, as you get closer, you just like hold her up like a baseball bat and you go, whoops! And you just pack mud into these guys' faces.
Oh my god.
Yes.
And then you're like, sorry, didn't see you there.
Oswald is gonna whisper to his blade, "Oh, I'm gonna fit in real nice with him."
You immediately feel someone take you by your ear, both of you. And you feel like sandpaper is holding both of your ears, clamping down on you.
I only use the best lotion and stuff.
Dad?
Detention, both of you. I hate doing more work than I need to, but I'm not gonna let you just roll all over me all term.
Is that Sandman?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, sir, I've been meaning to talk to you. Is there a nap club? And
It's
if
called
so,
detention. We can nap in there.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'd like to join that club.
Oswald, now might not be the best at this.
Well, the good news is you've already joined, and I'll see you tonight, both of you.
Oh boy, I sleep early too. This is perfect.
You also remember, bro, that homecoming game is tonight.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Hmm. Well,
And homecoming dance with your new prospective girlfriend.
The dance is not tonight. It's just the
No.
game is tonight.
yeah. I'm gonna have to get out of this.
He lets go of both of your ears and he starts to sleepily walk away.
Oh, sir, one more thing.
No.
Well, that's just rude, sir. I just wanted to know what your bedtime schedule is. Do you just drop anywhere, or do you have enough energy to make it to wherever you're going? And then do you use blankets, or do you use a sleeping
He's
bag,
gone.
or do you...
He's gone.
Wow.
Amazing. Well, this is going great.
Honestly, I think it could have gone a little bit better.
No.
So you guys are kind of wrapping up. Is there anything else you would want to do prior to heading to the bookstore?
Nope.
I'm just gonna
I wanna-
walk over to Bro Drunk and Oswald just be, Did you join the debate team?
No, we did
join the
one
nap
better
club.
part of us.
You joined the nap club?
Yes.
I like take a look around like the fair, like where?
I go lead it
Mr.
to Barnabas, and I'm like, we got detention.
Oh.
Yeah. You think you can get us out?
Maybe.
How did you guys manage to get detention? It's our first full day here.
Listen, Erwin, I am speed running right now.
Speed running.
I'm just gonna look at Erwin and just broadly gesture to both of them, like, really?
Yeah, you make a good point. I shouldn't have asked.
I think we're doing swell today.
I mean, I might be able to get one of you out,
Oh, get
but
him
it'll
out for
cost
sure.
you.
Get him out for
thanks.
sure. I'm happy to be in that club by myself, even if I have to.
I'll do it for your
thanks,
book credit.
Oh yeah, sure. I'm not gonna study.
All right, sold. And just for the record, no refunds. I give no promises this will work. All right, cool.
Oh, great.
Do you guys want to head to the bookstore?
Yep.
Yeah.
I got 2 credits
I'm
to
happy
use.
to go.
I've been there this whole time.
I have
I
a
know.
specific book I'm going to look for.
Okay. So you guys head to the bookstore. And if you guys have ever gone to university, it's basically a university bookstore on crack. So there are different sections to this bookstore. There is Tasha's Cauldron of Endless Fashions.
Ooh.
And they hold all sorts of garb and gear in there. There is a spellcaster's necessities, which holds spell components, spell scrolls, it's different types of wands, different types of arcane focuses. And there is a general store where you can buy pretty much anything. So I don't know where you guys want to go first, but they have pretty much anything you could possibly need. And as you guys go in, you do see that you each have 150 gold credits worth to use at the store.
Almost all of it.
Can I go and look for a How to Play Instruments for Dummies book?
You can look, but there isn't one.
Oh fuck! I'll go and get some spellcasters' necessities then.
So did you say that we have like a welcome package waiting for us, or?
So you have 150 gold credits to use at the store. So basically what happens, I'm going to lay out how this is going to work. So before every mission, you guys are going to get an allowance. You can spend that at the store to get whatever you want. The harder the mission, the higher the allowance. And then if you complete the mission, you also get a set of credits that is less but still good comparatively to what you get for the materials needed. So you know that your first mission starts in 2 days. You know it's going to be an easy mission, but because you guys are new students, you also need a lot more than someone who already has a weapon and everything. So you have 150 credits per person to spend at this store, and I have about 7 pages worth of shit. So if you need it, I probably have it.
Holy shit.
Well,
Cool.
I definitely need a pearl worth at least 100 gold and an owl feather.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. You can find both of those.
I have a question.
Yes.
Since I kind of bartered away my my credit, quote unquote, does that mean that I will have no weapons going into this mission?
Yeah, I didn't, you're the
Oh
one
my
who
God.
won't be studying.
I think I might have fucked up.
Yeah.
I might
Oh my
have-
God.
Meanwhile, Barnabas is spending your credits on
How to play music.
for dummies.
How to fake your identity.
Hey, Barnabas, do you think I could get just a little bit of that? I need to buy like a stick, a pointy end, so I can sort of.
Yeah, have 100 credits. You've earned it. Buy yourself something nice with it.
You can also
Thanks.
just
You're
tell
the
him
best,
that
man.
you're gonna owe it at the end of your mission when you get paid.
Oh yeah, yeah. We'll discuss terms after the mission.
Oh boy, I hope it's not that compound interest rate I've heard about.
No, it's okay. I'm not good at math. There's a reason. There's a reason I'm a thief, bard.
Bree,
Yeah.
so obviously the pearl was 100.
Ah, shit.
Obviously 100.
Oh,
I'm assuming the
that was
owl
an
feather is going to
accident.
be less than a gold.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw it in with the pearl. That's fine.
So like a
An
little
accident.
identify package, basically.
Yeah.
So then with the last 50, can I look in the bookstore to see if I can find any books on anything about a phylactery?
So you're kind of scrolling through the books, and you're looking specifically through like some warlock books at the moment, and you notice that basically that a phylactery is some sort of container that keeps the soul of a lich alive.
Okay. I'm gonna buy that. I'm gonna buy that book so I can read up on it.
Okay, so that book is going to be 25 gold pieces.
So that leaves me with 25.
Is there anything else anyone is specifically looking for?
Can I buy a component pack and a long sword?
Yeah. So there is a couple of different things that you can add on to your magic items or whatever. There are a bunch of magic items here. There's potions and stuff like that. There's also like enhancements you can give to your weapon. So like if you want like a weapon of bird calls or a weapon of adornment or a moon touched sword or something like that, like those are all things that they would be able to enchant here. And it is 75 to have a moon touched, plus 75 on top of the sword price if you want a moon touched one.
Oh, well, I just want the sword.
Okay, a regular long sword. Hold on.
Long sword is 15 gold pieces.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Is there anything else you want to look at while you're here?
I would also like one of them component pouches and a rapier.
Okay.
Also look at how much a component pouch is too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I might do the same.
Component pouch is 25 gold pieces.
Cool.
Okay. Let's see there. Do they have like armor here by chance?
They do have armor.
Ooh, can I get a
leather
nice
armor?
little? Yeah, I was about to say, let me get some leather armor.
Yeah, sure.
Like
It's all going to be like PHB value.
Okay.
Cool, yeah. That makes it easy for me to look up what I want.
Player handbook value, Alex.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, Alex. I forgot.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Like you can say that I'm bad at D&D. Like I know.
You're not bad at D&D.
I have no idea what I'm
Excuse
doing.
me. Do not compliment my D&D skills. That's
Alright.
illegal. Oh, can I buy some stuff once everyone
Yeah,
buying
what would
stuff?
you like?
I need a javelin and
Okay.
a lance. And can I buy like a little piece of cloth as a cape for Dr. Worm?
For your worm.
Yeah, for Dr. Worm.
Okay, so the
I forgot he talks now.
javelins are 5 silver pieces a piece. So how many javelins do you want?
Oh, that's super cheap. I don't know, like 50?
50? Jesus Christ.
Lord.
Wow. That's insane.
Why are you gonna be? Do you know how terrifying
King
it's
of the
gonna be?
javelins.
Did you see these long arms and just javelins?
The conversion rate from silver to gold, but I'm hoping that's not too expensive.
Well, it's 100 per. So 100 silver pieces is
Oh
one
yeah,
gold piece.
One
All right,
gold
cool.
piece for 50.
yeah.
Also, Alex, are you sure you want a lance? Because lances are disadvantage on if you're not
Martial?
on a no.
If
on
you're not-
a-
If you're within 5 feet.
disadvantage if you're
What is that? You're
It's
disadvantaged
not
if you're at
good
5
for
feet.
yeah,
Oh,
if
yeah.
you're too close.
Oh, you're not gonna have to worry about
ever
it.
be doing that.
No, my arms are way too long for that. There is no problem there.
So you have 50 javelins and a lance.
Yes.
Oh my god.
To be attacking
God
people with
damn.
a lance from 15 feet away because you can do that.
Uh-huh.
Reach weapon and being a bugbear.
Exactly. I'd also like some leather armor, please. I don't know how much that is. Oh, right, you said it's the Kelly Blue Book value.
Guys, I'm gonna go get a drink real quick. I'll be back.
Okay.
Time
have
to do
65
some
more
math.
gold to spend.
Real quick,
So
I
wait.
have no fucking idea what I'm doing here.
Alright, so I gave Alex 100 of his gold back. So I have
I
200 to
appreciate
work
that.
with, so minus that. Alright, I'm doing math. Oh, fuck.
Alex,
Mhm.
just real quick, helping you out here. Your unarmored defense is the same amount as it would be if you got leather armor, so don't bother buying the leather armor. You're gonna have the same AC either way.
Really?
Yeah, because it's 10. Your AC is
Leather
13.
armor. Leather armor
No,
is
wait.
11 plus your dexterity
No, what-
modifier.
Oh, it is more. Yeah, you're right.
I would probably go with studded leather, get 12 plus your
Yeah,
dexterity
that's what I got.
modifier.
Rita,
I'm back.
do they sell healing potions?
They
Okay.
do. They sell both healing and greater healing potions.
For
Yeah.
how
Yep,
much?
we're just gonna... Yep.
Are you looking for potions?
That's healing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
A regular healing potion's 50. A potion of greater healing is 200.
Oh.
So,
How
real
much was a
quick-
regular healing potion?
50.
Yeah, I'll just get one of those.
They have potions of climbing as well. You also see that the store is broken up into years. So that you guys are on the first year floor. And as you guys get more and more experience, you'll unlock different parts of the bookstore because it's like a tower. And it's mirror versions as you go up. So the potions and spell casting items are still going to be with the potions and spell casting items. But they just get more and more powerful as you go towards the top.
Okay. Follow-up question.
I'd like-
Are
Sorry.
the items that we buy in this mission, are they forfeit in the next mission and we have to rebuy them? Or do they stay with us?
If you don't use them, you still have them.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah, that's why I have 50 javelins.
He's just a fucking turret at this point.
Just plant
So
bro in
brief.
one spot and just be like, fire!
Yeah,
Does that mean that I have access to the year 2 floor?
you do. You have access to the year 2 floor. Although there's, as far
I mean,
as
I'm not gonna
for
use much of it
spellcasters,
because I don't need it. Just gonna keep that in mind. I'm gonna be one step ahead of the rest of the party in terms of the floors. So
It's because you're
make nice
so
with me. Make nice with me. I might be able to get stuff for you. Like go on an errand. For
No,
you.
I know how I can do that. Are there potions of animal friendship?
there are.
Does work on intelligent animals though?
I
I
doubt
think
it.
they have to have an intelligence of whatever lower
Yeah,
or
it's
whatever
like-
higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 4 or lower or something like that. Your boy has an intelligence of 18, so
Damn.
Yeah, so that shit ain't happening.
Did everyone get everything they
Clever boy.
need, or is there anything else that you guys, or any specific part of the store you want to look at?
Can I have a look for like a book on petrification?
Sure. Yeah, you can find a book on that easily in the wizarding
Awesome.
section.
Cool. How much would that cost?
25 gold.
Okay.
So I realized why are we spending money on books when we can just go to the library?
Yeah,
I mean,
you
I
guys
know
are
why.
literally heading to the library.
I know why I'm buying it because my character traits, but like
Personal reasons maybe pertaining to the fact that my crush is petrified.
I don't
You
suppose
don't-
there's any. Would there be any books in here about disguising?
You do find a disguise kit.
How much is it?
I don't know. Look at the PHP value.
Disguise kit. That's not how you spell price.
20
Oh my god, it's only 25 gold. Oh yeah.
I am proficient in that.
So,
Get one of those and a forgery kit.
Ooh.
I can
We're
just
busting
picture them being like, Barnabas, why do you have all this?
It's for it's for band. We're doing a themed show.
Huh.
I'd watch it.
Alright, well I have 10 gold left, so I am kitted out.
Anything else I can interest y'all in?
well, I would
mean,
like.
I'm very-
What do they have for rings?
For rings,
For
okay.
rings.
4 rings.
For rings.
They have the Dark Shard Ring, which is only available to warlocks. The ring is fashioned from a single shard resilient of extraplanar material originating from the realm of your warlock patron. While you are wearing it, you gain the following benefits. You can use the ring as a spell casting focus for your warlock spells. You can cast a cantrip that you don't know. The cantrip must be on the warlock spell list, and you must
tell this is gonna
be
be out of my price range.
DC 10. What's your price range?
65.
Yeah, that's out of your price range. Let me see if there's any.
I could feel it in my soul. The minute you started listing, I was like, "It's out." It's like when you get dinner and you're like, I only have $25 to spend, and then you realize how much you've eaten. It's like,
All of the rings and amulets are higher than 65. You could get a hat of vermin if you want.
you know what?
What? Wait. What is a head of man?
This hat has 3 charges. While holding the hat, you can use an action to expend one of its charges and speak a command word that summons your choice of a bat, frog, or a rat. The summoned creature magically appears in the hat and tries to get away from you as quickly as possible. The creature is neither friendly nor hostile, and it isn't under your control. It behaves as an ordinary creature of its kind and disappears after 1 hour or when it drops to 0 hit points.
Hold
The
on.
hat-
What does the hat look like?
There are many different types of hats of vermin, but this specific one that I'm speaking about looks like a Davy Crockett hat.
Oh, okay. I thought it would look like Prince Supreme's hat and be a giant boot.
Oh my god.
Perhaps another
Das
day.
boot.
Perhaps another day.
But yeah.
I could probably get a bedroll. That is probably a good idea. And some
Yeah.
rations.
I got 20 darts for 1 gold. Feels good, man.
They do have,
Hey, yo, I got 50
beard
G's.
of, they do have a bead of nourishment and a bead of refreshment if you guys want to pick any of those up. It provides 1 day of rations or transforms any liquid in any pint of liquid into fresh, cold drinking water.
Oh fuck! I didn't buy rations.
Who needs?
I mean, as long as you're at the school, you won't need them.
Oh.
I mean, as long as you're at the school, you won't need them because you have the dining hall. But this is more so just for your missions.
Yeah.
Spend the rest of my gold on rations, please.
I did an arcane focus. I
They
guess.
are 25 gold pieces per bead.
Oh,
But a day's worth of rations are only 5 silver.
Yeah, so it's really up to you.
yeah, no, it's that.
Is it a one? Is it a one-use pearl? Like one-use bead?
Yes, it's a 1-use bead.
Yeah, no.
So it would provide you 1 full day of rations or entire liter of liquid that turns into water.
Absolutely not.
Nah.
Hey, man, school stores are expensive. Should have looked on Chegg, motherfuckers.
Ooh.
10 days worth of rations sounds good to me.
Hey,
Standard.
Bree,
hmm
how much did that ape for Dr. Worm cost?
I'm gonna say that you found a dirty rag on the janitors, and you just now Dr. Worm is now wearing a dirty rag.
Amazing.
There you go.
I think it's canon that Dr. Worm can talk now.
Yes, he wiggles and talks and has very adorable eyes that are very expressionful.
And they're googly. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's basically a stick with some googly eyes on it.
That's what they used to call me back in high school.
Gotta get that water skin.
Can confirm.
Peru.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys would like to do? And if not, where are you heading to next?
I would like to get some armor and a shield at the very least.
Yeah, so they do have armor is going to be PHB. They do have one specific shield though. So they have a shield that the front of the shield is shaped like the likeness of a face. While bearing the shield, you can use a bonus action to alter the face's expression. So that is up to you, but that is the one.
Oh, please get.
That's 50 gold pieces.
Well, considering the only armor I'm looking to get is 30 gold pieces, sure, why not?
Cool. You now have a shield of expression.
Shield of expression. Oh boy.
Also, as you're walking around, Corvus, you specifically, do you notice that there is a locksmith, like a small version of like a locksmith within there? Just to take note of that.
Oh, I'm gonna take note of that indeed, because I already spent all my money.
Oh god, I
Cart.
really don't know what the hell to spend my money on.
The shield doesn't come with an AC bonus.
No, it does not. It's just a shield. Well, it's +2 to AC.
I know, but in the compendium it doesn't give it the +2.
Oh, well, no, it's +2. I promise.
I'm gonna go ahead and buy a potion of healing just to use up some gold.
That's 50.
Sweet.
All right, I have it written in all caps in my notebook now. Locksmith in shop. See him.
I would like to bond to my new longsword.
So as you are taking hold of your new longsword, you feel it burning with the intensity of hellfire that you felt every time you've picked up a weapon. And then you hear the voice of your friend start to get louder.
Yes.
I think this is a wonderful sword for our travels.
I got it for you.
Many will be slain.
Yeah, keep your expectations low.
I lean over to Erwin. He's doing it again.
I'm aware. I think we should just leave him to it. I'm kind of intimidated by it, honestly.
Like Harley Quinn. Voices. I'm kidding. That's not what they really said.
So you guys are supposed to meet Sandman back in the library to reconvene. Is that your plan?
Yep.
Yep, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys leave the bookstore and head towards the library, and you find the Sandman there, just kind of sleeping on one of the desks.
Does anyone want to wake him up? Because I don't want the tension, even though I'm already going to it.
I think I'll leave this one to you guys. I don't really want to get the tension on my first full day.
And I'll wake him up. What's the worst they could do? Be
Will too.
more detection?
Yes.
I will too.
I just start poking him.
Oh,
Excuse me, sir. Sir.
Yes.
I think we're ready.
Okay. Sit around the table, all of you.
I sit at the table.
Okay. You
As
see
do
that
I.
he starts handing you these little blue booklets so that you open, and they are just lined pieces of paper. He hands you all an ink and some quill. And he says, write about what you learned in that video this morning. And he puts his head back down on the desk.
Such an inspiring role model.
I'm just gonna look down at the paper and just write, I learned that a crystal can shatter into many, 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 and I just keep writing on many, 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 many forever.
I'm literally just gonna write "Don't split the party" and then just like nothing else.
I'm gonna write. I learned this last year. Period. Put it back on the table and go and take out that book that I just bought and start reading it.
I might just like add like a tiny little footnote in the smallest possible writing I can manage. Just Chad as a dick.
I'd
I'm
like to write down how my day went, but I have such poor handwriting that no one will ever be able to read it.
I'm going to write that I made a lot of friends today.
Aww.
Yeah.
Aw.
So Erwin, give me a perception check.
Sure thing.
Yeah.
That's
So,
perceptive.
as you're sitting there writing about how you hate Chad, out of the corner of your eye, you see this section of library. And you see that it is gated off. Like there are these thick wooden walls that are, like there's this iron or this wrought iron gate in between these thick wooden walls that is holding this section restricted. And you swear out of like the corner of your eye that you saw Ella, that you see Ella standing there on the other side of the gate.
Fuck. I'm just gonna like. Can I like? Am I sat next to Caesar?
You're sat in between Caesar and the Sandman.
Okay. Bloody hell! Someone just slammed into my door. I'm gonna like lean over to Caesar because I'm terrified of the Sandman, and just say, Caesar, I think I just saw Ella.
My head immediately perks up, and my tail starts wagging, and I go, "What? That's impossible."
I saw her behind that gate over there. Is that the restricted section? What could she possibly be doing there?
I look over 2 questions. Do I know why that's a restricted area?
You know that's a restricted area because that is where dark and powerful magic is kept. They don't necessarily, they wouldn't let first years in there, but most third and fourth years would be able to get a pass into the restricted section for like a block of time to study, but no books can be taken in or out of the restricted section without full board approval.
Okay, so I peas and carrots that to him to explain to him what that section is. Second question: do I see Ella when I look over?
You do.
Oh,
Oh.
Shit.
Oh.
She's on the other side of the wrought iron gate. She's in the restricted section.
Okay.
Many, 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 many
Oh my
pieces. There we go.
I'm just gonna go. I'll be right back. Sandman.
Oh, I got this. Sir, excuse me, sir. Sir starts poking his cheek.
What do you want? I gave you a blue book. What more could you want?
Well, I'm just waking you up to get your attention, sir. It's not really me who wants you. It's my friend over there.
Puppy, what do you want?
I must relieve myself. May I be excused?
Yeah, go relieve yourself.
And then I'm going to pass by, and then I'm just going to whisper to whisper to Erwin and just go. I'll be right back. Don't worry. Keep an eye out.
Can I not come with you?
Don't worry. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm going to head to where I guess where would someone go to get a pass to get into the restricted area?
You would go to the librarian.
Okay, so I'm gonna head over to the librarian, and approach her and just go, "Pardon me," or approach them. I don't know what gender it is. Pardon me,
My good man.
I love it.
My good man.
Pardon me, but I was wondering if I could get a pass into the dark arts section.
And what year are you, darling?
Third year.
Okay, well, I just need to see your student ID to write down the number, and then you can choose what block of time you'd like to go in.
I'm going to reach into my satchel, hand her my student ID with Mage Hand, of course.
It says second year on it. Are you just hoping she doesn't notice?
I'm hoping that you're going to say that she's rolling a perception check.
She is rolling a perception check, but I mean...
Them all, nothing gets past them old eyes.
Trained to see numbers and letters.
This is like her one thing.
This is what she gets paid to do.
Bree, she's been sat there a long time today.
So I'm going to hand it, and I'm just going to. My apologies, I misspoke. I am a second year, but I was given special dispensation from the headmaster to let me do this.
Bun Treaty told you to go into the restricted section.
Yes.
Delightful man. Let me get the schedule for you.
What?
Oh, what a nice old lady.
And she pulls out a piece of paper, and you see that all of the time is blocked off until about 6:30 to 7 p.m. tonight. They're in half-hour blocks, so you can choose 6:30 or 7.
I will take the 6:30 slot.
Okay. So she hands your mage hand a pen, or like a quill, and you write your name in the block for 6:30. And you head, and she gives you the pass. She says, "Just give this to the night clerk, and they'll let you in."
Thank you, ma'am. Have a good day.
You as well.
And then I'm gonna return to the table, and then I'm going to say to Erwin, "I could not get us into that area now. We can't get in there until 6:30, but hopefully there will at least be evidence of how we are seeing her in there. You have to
Okay.
understand, Erwin. We have to do certain things in line around here. I have reason to
know.
believe this is not the safe school that I came to know from last year."
That's not reassuring at all.
No, it is not, and I'm sorry for that. But you'll have to trust me on this.
Okay, I trust you.
All right, y'all. This is where I'm gonna end it. Just because it's getting a little late and I gotta get ready to go out tonight. But I had fun, and I will message you guys in the server to settle a date for next month.
Sweet.
Does anyone have any traveling plans that I should be aware of for December?
Nope. I have a week off, so that might be easiest for me.
Send me it in Discord.
Will do.
I am off of work from December 18th to January 5th. So.
Damn, Nick.
Yep, and you know what the best part is? I only took off 2 vacation days. University gives us the student break. Feels good, man.
Oh, nice.
Just the first weekend of December, it's me and my girlfriend's 2-year anniversary, so I'll be there from Saturday into Monday.
Yeah, I don't think I'm not looking to do it that soon. I'm thinking like mid-December. But if no one has any travel plans, then I will see you next month. I'm going to go eat something and shower before I have to leave.
Cool.
Okay.
All
Bye,
right.
Bree.
Bye.
Later, Bree.
Guys.
See you later.
Bye.
Later.